Brant's really a good dude, you know, and in his companion quest you get all the more reasons why. So let's recap it. So how the quest starts like this. Rover was basically taking a stroll when we heard Brant and his crew members like talking, chilling. So we go check it out, and it seems like Brant got himself in a bet with a crew member about who can catch the first fish, and that if Brant loses, he needs to do the chores for a whole day. And Brant accepts the bet, even though he knows, and we know too, that he is really unlucky. That is what we read from his story profile. So why does he take this bet to begin with? Well, to just have fun with his crew members. He likes to have experiences with his crew members, since he really cares about them. So we get caught up between the bet between Brant and his crew member, but as we know, Brant loses the bet. And they are like, if Brant will be doing the chores the whole day, who will be the captain now then? Well, of course, as you might expect, that will be Rover. He will be a captain for a day. So Rover became captain, and now it's time to have dinner with the fish that was caught. And while we were eating, the chef came to us like, I found this weird half coin thing in the fish. And Brant recognized it, saying that it was related to D, not One Piece, the Whale of the and things like that, no, as in Captain Drake, who was a famous captain who has had many adventures, but unfortunately has gone mad in the end. And it seems like if you can collect the other half of this coin, it will lead you to a treasure. So what does that mean? It is time to find the other half of the coin to become wealthy. But luckily for us, a crew member was like, I think I just had that other half of the coin, but I unfortunately lost it to someone. So we go to the city to that person to get the coin, and she's like, it got stolen from me, I have no idea where it is. So that naturally means, who stole that from her? So Brant takes a big sip of the alcohol and distracts the crowd, so that we have the opportunity to find suspicious behavior among the crowd. And we found the thief, and the thief was like, someone else stole the coin from me. And the ones who stole the coin from him seems like to be pirates. And Brant seems to know who the captain of those pirates are. It seems to be Aldrich, who was an old Fool's Troop member. But he left the Fool's Troop because his ideals didn't mingle with the Fool's Troop, their ideals. So now it seems like Aldrich is pursuing the treasure of Drake like us too. So our plan is now to infiltrate Aldrich his pirate base to get his half of the coin. So we go to his base and we transform into echoes to disguise ourselves when infiltrating. And there we see Aldrich giving a big speech where he is basically just announcing that he's got one half of the coin, and that if he finds the other half of the coin, which we have, that they all will become really rich. But we were like, alright, enough disguising, let's fight him and get his half of the coin. But then we get a beautiful cutscene with Brant and Rover fighting the pirate gang. It looked like a bit like as if they were dancing, just like that the fight scene with Carlotta and Rover, but it was more like a theatrical performance. And in that cutscene, we steal the other half of the coin, it gets merged together, and it reveals a map. And after the cutscene, Aldrich has fled, and we make up our mind with Brant that we will continue pursuing this treasure, even if we collide with the other pirates, and we will for sure collide with Aldrich again. And the map showed that we need 2 keys to unlock the ruins where the treasure is residing. So we go to an island where 1 key is, where we meet 2 crew members of Aldrich. We fight them, we defeat them. They even surrendered because they seem to be really afraid of Brant, because Brant is an infamous pirate. So we hear from them his legendary past, that he is like immortal, that nothing can kill him. And it was basically Brant having a good ass time the whole time, being a good guy, where he was rescuing many people, stopping many evil plans of some bad pirates, which all have led to this infamous personality of us where everyone is afraid of him. So anyway, we go to the ruins where the treasure is located. Since Aldrich has the other key, we meet Aldrich there and we make a deal that we will share the treasure if we work together. So we unlock the ruins with the 2 keys, but monsters come out of it and Aldrich fleds into the ruins. We defeat the monsters and meet up with Aldrich at the treasure. Aldrich is like, please go ahead, you may take the first item of the treasure. And Brant's like, alright, I will take the first item of treasure. But Aldrich is more like using Brant as a guinea pig to see whether Brant will be cursed or not if you take an item or not, because that's a legend it seems. But before taking an item, Brant put that merged the coin into the treasure before taking out the scroll. And Aldrich will like, oh, he didn't get cursed. Aldrich takes as much treasures as he can, but then the defense mechanism of the ruins get triggered. The ruins are collapsing, the treasures have become a monster. So we get a cutscene where we are like fleeing the ruins, and while fleeing, Brant is holding onto Aldrich, who is more interested in keeping his treasure safe. Since this is quite chaotic, a lot of treasures get dropped in Aldrich's hands, but Aldrich couldn't resist the treasures, so he made himself loose from Brant, and he jumped behind the treasure and got immediately crushed by a boulder. Seems like his greed got the better of him. So after escaping the ruins, we check up on Brant whether he is okay or not, since Aldrich was a Fool's Troop member in the past. And Brant's like, yeah, I'm fine. And he concretely explained why they even parted ways in the past, and that was that Aldrich wanted to force people to like him. He was really treasure hungry, which didn't mingle with the Fool's Troop, their ideology, as we know. Brant said that a captain should understand and respect their crew members and not force them anything. That the captain should accept who they are. Brant wants their crew members to make their own choices and grow. And then Brant opened the treasure of Drake. He got that scroll out of the treasure, which is basically a map record of all Drake's adventures. And Brant mentions that he doesn't care about riches or power, but he cares about freedom. The freedom to sail your own course. So that is why Brant is the best captain. He is someone who lives for his crew members. His purpose in life is literally to have adventures with his crew members and have fun experiences with them. He literally said in his story profile that he values their life above his own. So if you're interested in that story of Brant, check that out. I thank you for paying attention and see you next time. Bye.